My Darling Calabazas, Part 2. Friend, amigo. A female friend is amiga. Calabaza, gourd or squash. And when the tender loving campesino awoke en la mañana, and he found the stems de las tres calabazas, but he did not see his calabazas. It was the first time he'd ever been separated from them, so it would be different that night, when it was time to put all the veggies and fruit to bed. He could always hear the manzanas saying, "Oh, tengo sueño." Las manzanas fell asleep faster than anyone. Y las peras, "Oh, tengo sueño." Y las peras would fall fast asleep on their branches. The cebollas, "Oh, tengo mucho sueño." He always liked hearing them all saying to each other, "Buenas noches, buenas noches." El granjero, o campesino, estaba enojado. He was triste, but he was also enojado. He said, "Marcos, Pepito, Maria, I will find you if it's the last thing I do." He would have to go looking for el ladrón that had stolen his tres amigos. So the wise granjero put on his favorite sombrero and went out en busca del ladrón, that dirty, low-down, good-for-nothing ladrón that stole his tres calabazas, María y Pepito y Marcos. Él dijo, "María, Pepito, Marcos, I will find you. I will not come back until I do. No matter how many days it takes. Monday, Tuesday, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo, Monday, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo." You may be used to shopping indoors, but many people around the world do most of their shopping outside. They walk to the mercado, and then they walk home. El granjero stopped at every booth in el mercado. He stopped at this one y le dijo a la señora, "Buenos días, señora. Estoy en busca de mis tres calabazas." "¿Tres calabazas?" dijo la señora. "Stolen by the most miserable ladrón in this world," dijo el granjero. La señora dijo, "Pero tell me about these calabazas." El granjero le dijo, "Una calabaza se llama María." Dijo la señora, "No conozco a María." El granjero dijo, "I know you don't know her, but perhaps you have seen her. Es una calabaza muy bonita." El granjero moved on to another booth. There he saw a suspicious-looking hombre. "Ese hombre looks kind of like a ladrón I've heard people talk about," he said to himself. El granjero approached the booth. Buenos días, señor. Estoy en busca de 3 calabazas. Is it possible that you have seen them? Dijo el señor. I buy and sell muchas calabazas. I wouldn't know which calabazas you're looking for. Where do you get your calabazas? Asked the smart granjero. I grow them all, dijo el señor behind the booth. El granjero looked at the calabazas. Una calabaza looked familiar. Y otra. Este es Pepito. Y esta es María. Mi Pepito y mi María, he thought to himself. Then he said it out loud. Este es Pepito y esta es María. What are you doing? Dijo el señor. ¿Está usted loco? No, yo no estoy crazy, dijo el granjero. You're talking with estas calabazas, dijo el señor loud enough for all the shoppers to hear. No estoy loco, dijo el granjero again. Yo conozco a estas calabazas. ¡Loco! ¡Loco! Dijo el señor. You say you know these calabazas. Ha ha! As if they are people. Ha 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 ha! El granjero dijo a las calabazas. Pepito, María, I have found you. ¿Dónde está Marcos? El granjero looked to the left and saw Marcos. Ah, Marcos, aquí estás. Qué bueno. I found you all. El señor in the booth stared at el granjero. You crazy campesino, you are talking to mis calabazas, and as if they have nombres. As he said this, he picked up un cuchillo y dijo, Tell me again. What's this one's nombre? Which one is Pepito? Tengo hambre, and it's time for a tasty snack, something muy rico. You've stolen mis calabazas, dijo el granjero. You're calling me a ladrón, dijo el señor. Tell me, dijo el granjero. What do you call an hombre that steals someone's calabazas? I grow everything I sell, dijo el señor. You're just a campesino who doesn't know nada. El granjero dijo, Mire, señor, esta calabaza se llama Pepito, esta se llama María, y esta se llama Marcos. I grew them, I planted them, and I took care of them as they grew. I know them well. Usted conoce a calabazas, and you say you know their nombres, dijo el señor. How can anyone know gourds or squash? Yo conozco a mis calabazas y everything else I grow, dijo el granjero. Stop saying they're yours, dijo el señor. I'll have you arrested once and for all. He called for the police. Policía! Policía! Socorro! Auxilio! My business is being threatened by a campesino who thinks he knows my precious calabazas. Policía! Policía! Socorro! Auxilio!